What's up, folks? Welcome back to quote unquote the Wes Fisher Show. Actually, in video 2 or episode 2, I'm going to rename the show. And you know why I'm going to do that? Because it's my show and I can do what I want. And I think I want this to be a lesson as well when it comes to business, to move, groove, and just get things done. So anyway, the name of our show is Why Passive Income. WHY. Why Passive Income. This is the Why Passive Income Show. Yeah, that sounds right. I was actually debating on a few guys. I'll be full disclosure here. I was debating on wealth creation, think residual income, why residual income, or why passive income. And I landed on why passive income. I want this whole show to be based off passive income. So the name of the show is Why Passive Income with Wes Fisher. I'm going to have guests on the show. I'm going to have different topics. I'm going to have different speakers. And I want to explain to people why passive income. Let me drink some water. Let me stay hydrated. I know I got a really good mic, so I don't want to be spitting the mic. So let me slow it down. So listen, this is episode 2 of the Why Passive Income Show. And the reason this is episode 2 is because my first episode, I did the Wes Fisher Show. And that was the original title of the show. I actually spoke with my wife. She said, why not brand it something else? Why not brand it bigger? I mean, Wes Fisher is my name and is a great title for a podcast, but no one knows who the heck Wes Fisher is. And that's okay. One day people are going to find out who Wes Fisher is. But for now, I want to really paint a picture of who Wes Fisher is and why I love business and why I do what I do and why I think you should listen. So for episode 2, the rename of the podcast is Why Passive Income. And here's how I got to that point. Here's what I want you to understand for this episode. This episode is going to be a short one, to the point, probably 15, 20 minutes, just me, no guests. But I want to paint a picture. Why passive income? Well, first of all, let's think about the word. You might have heard the word residual income. You might have heard the word passive income. I don't have the definition right in front of me now, but I know when I looked up earlier, it said something about residual income being, stocks and bonds and making some residual pay from that. It also talked about, maybe, getting a book, writing a book, and then making residual income from that. There's network marketing. You hear about residual income all the time. And then there's the word passive income. Now, they're kind of interchangeable, but not really, kind of. It depends how you use them. I like the word passive income because it kind of encompasses all the different businesses. And the reason I'm really passionate about passive income is because I understand it's 2022 right now as I'm recording this video or recording this audio. And I want you to understand that we just had, the virus. We had all that craziness happen in 2020. We have record high unemployment. We have terrible, resources, the chip shortage for cars. There's hay shortages. There's milk, and there's all types of crazy stuff going on in the world right now. And really a lot of things are affecting people money wise. Maybe you, or like some of my friends I have, they picked up 2 or 3 jobs. I got friends that picked up a second job, a third job, a fourth job, just to just to afford ends meet. And what I want to say about passive income is the reason I love it and I want to teach it in this podcast or tell you what I'm doing with passive income is I learned from my mentor a long time ago. I had a mentor. His name was Travis Just. I was in a network marketing company, and he used to say this in every single presentation, and I still remember it to this day, and I still thank that man to this day. He said it every presentation. He said, you got your residual bills. Now, he used the word residual, but you got your residual bills. You got your lights, you got your mortgage, You got your gas, you got your food, you got bills that you have to pay. Now, I'm not talking about Netflix and chill right now. I'm not talking about your Apple Plus membership. I'm not talking about YouTube Plus. I'm not talking about any of the things that you choose to have. But you do have these residual bills that you will forever have. My aunt used to call them your forever bills. She said, Wesley, you're gonna pay for the place you live, the roof over your head, the electricity, the power, the food. Those are forever bills. I don't care if you become debt free, those are your forever bills. So let's call that your residual expenses. You got your residual expenses. And then he said in that company, Travis said, this business that he has, it gives you an opportunity to make residual money. And what is residual money? He said, making money while you sleep. He said, you will work to the day you die, until you figure out a way to make money while you sleep. And he just said, don't think I need to make $1 million next week. I need to become a millionaire. I need to make 6 figures. I need to be this huge, rich person. No, he said, you got residual bills. If you can just get your residual income, quote unquote, passive income, if you can get your residual income $1 more, just $1 more than your residual bills, what do you got? You got freedom. Let that sink in. You got freedom. You're not rich. You're not buying a Lamborghini tomorrow. You're not buying a brand new G-Wagon. You're not, I'm not talking about those things right now. What I'm talking about is freedom. A lot of my friends are working multiple jobs. I got, family members. I got my mom. I got my parents. I got people in my lives that are still working. Heck, I was just delivering or picking up some equipment for my other business. And the guy on the forklift who was loading my truck, I think he said he's going to turn 67 or 68 in September is when he's going to turn. And he's loading my truck. And don't get me wrong, he's well paid at this place that he works at. He's well paid. He's well taken care of. But he's 67, 68. It's like 20 degrees outside. And he's loading my truck with all these supplies. And I'm just thinking, like, do you want to be here? Or do you have to be here? I don't know his personal situation. I don't know his personal situation. But I know that a lot of people don't want to be where they are. A lot of people don't want to go to work. A lot of people don't want to have to worry about how they're going to feed their kids, how they're going to feed their baby, how they're going to feed their dog. A lot of people want to have freedom. And what you need to understand is the only way, I feel like, Wesley Fisher's opinion, the only way to get that is to have residual income, quote unquote, passive income, $1 more than your residual bills, because then you got freedom. You might not be saving a couple grand in the bank a month. You might not be saving for retirement. You might not be investing in Bitcoin. You might not have any Forex. You might not have any gold. You might not have any diamonds or Lamborghinis. But you know what you got? You got freedom. And that's the most important thing. Once you got freedom, and it's like, whoa, I got all my residual bills paid for. Now I can focus on paying down some debt. Or now I can focus on paying up, investing in some businesses. Now you can start to focus because all your bills are paid while you sleep. Now understand, a lot of us have day jobs. A lot of friends I talk to say, Wesley, I'm working another job. I'm working 3-4 jobs because I got bills, man. I got bills to pay. So I got to work 2 or 3, 4 jobs. I said, well, what if you could I got a friend working 4 jobs. I said, what if you can just cut off 3 of those jobs and make it into one passive income business that can replace all 3 jobs, and then you just work the 1 job? How much time you got left? He said, if I could do that, I got my life back. I said, that's my point. You have your life back. And I know a lot of people are asking, or you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, Wes, okay, that's so simple, Wes. Okay, what do I need to do to make passive income? Or you're thinking, I don't have any money to make passive income. Now, don't get me wrong. True, real solid passive income, quote unquote, residual income as well, comes from money. If I go buy a apartment unit that has 100 doors in there, 100, apartment units in there, and I buy it tomorrow for $5 million and I start to make $50,000 a month, that is true residual income because I'm not doing anything. Let's just say I have a management company that manages it. That's the true residual income. And yes, that took $5 million. Or quote, let's say another way, I'm looking at e-commerce right now. There's a lot of e-commerce businesses I'm thinking about getting into, in which you can go buy an Amazon store or you can go buy a Walmart store. Yes, you can sell products on Walmart, on a walmart.com through an e-commerce store. So you can go buy a Walmart store, an Amazon store done for you. Only thing is, a lot of these companies, you got to give them $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. And guess what? They go build your store and you make passive residual income. You do nothing. You just pay the bill. You pay the bill for the products, but you do nothing for managing it. Those are things I'm getting excited about that I want to get into. But maybe you don't have 30K laying around. Maybe you don't have $5 million laying around. Well, what you got then is you got time. Another thing that my mentor said, or my old mentor, Travis Just, great guy, he said, a lot of people got time, but they don't got any money. And then you got people with a lot of money and they ain't got any time. So it's like the thing that you're missing is you got to have passive income. You have to have income that you make while you sleep. And it starts small, people. It starts really small. Let me tell you my story really quick and I'm going to be done. It starts really small, or it can start really small, but it can build up. My first passive income I made was YouTube years ago. I want to say this is maybe like 10 years ago. I was like maybe a freshman in college. Maybe this is like 10, 15 years ago. And I posted a video on YouTube. It got over 100,000 views. After a while, it grew a little bit. And I just posted videos on YouTube. But get this. I was getting, and I might have said this in my first episode. I don't know. But I might be repeating myself. But this is the point. My podcast is about why do you need passive income and how you can get passive income. And the thing is, that YouTube channel was making me like 3 pennies a day. I think I was getting like 3 cents, 4 cents. On a good day, I would make like 8 cents. On a slow day, I would make like 2 cents. And I got excited. I got pumped. I told you, I might have told this in my first episode, but I went to my sister and I was like, Jennifer, check this out. I made 3 cents today. She's like, okay, well, I see, that's cool. You made 3 cents. But listen, I didn't do anything for it. I just woke up, logged into my YouTube account, and it said my AdSense that I made 3 cents from people watching my video and clicking on the ad. She said, oh, my family, she's smart. She said, that's cool, Wes, that's cool. So when do you get that money? Well, the way YouTube worked at the time, even now, you got to have $100 total in your YouTube account before they cut you a check. And she's like, okay, well, at 3 cents a day and 4 cents a day, to make $100, what is that? I can't even type it in. We could be looking at days. I mean, like hundreds of days. And that was the case, guys. I got a YouTube check from my first YouTube check. It was $100. And it was like maybe 2 or 3 years after I started that YouTube channel. So it took 2 or 3 years. But then one day in the mail, I had a check, and it was a physical check at the time, because now you can do a physical check or you can do direct deposit, but it was a physical check, and I got a check in the mail for $100 from YouTube.com. It might have been from Google, whatever, but it was from YouTube, and I was ecstatic. I was like, at the time, I was working at an amusement park. I was doing all these little side jobs. I was in school. I was doing all these different things, and they were taking me a lot of time. And now I got a check from YouTube for $100, and I didn't have to do anything but post the videos that I posted 2 or 3 years ago. And really, it was all coming from like maybe 1 or 2 videos. But 1 or 2 videos I posted 2 or 3 years ago made me $100. Now, I know you guys are like, Wesley, $100 in 3 years is not going to pay my bills. I know, but listen to the lesson. Listen to the lesson I'm trying to explain to you. Listen to the lesson. The point was, I got excited about 3 cents a day, 4 cents a day, 8 cents a day because you got to start somewhere. Now, listen, I got friends, I got businesses, I got ideas that can help you make a lot more money than $100 in 3 years. Believe me, we have residual income now because of the internet and because of what's available now. There are plenty of opportunities in which you can make residual income in the thousands of dollars per month starting from day one. But I just wanted to tell you guys my story. So I made that $100 after 2 or 3 years on YouTube, but I was excited about the process. And from there on, it sparked my love with making money while I sleep. My love with figuring out whether it's YouTube, whether it's e-commerce, or whether it's another business, my love for making money while you sleep. Fast forward now, not this YouTube channel. Now this is Why Passive Income podcast, but my other YouTube channel, Wes Fisher, as you guys know in my last video, I have a video called TikTok Cloud Light that has 5.8 million views, maybe 6 million views as you're watching this. And that video has paid me a nice residual income. I want to say per month, I'm making about $1,000 to $1,500 a month from YouTube. Now, some months are better. In December and the holidays, I can make upwards of $2,000 or $3,000 in that 1 month. But on average, on the year, it's probably about $1,000 to $2,000 per month on YouTube. And now, guys, I'm just getting started. Now, those are just rookie numbers. And believe me, I watch people like the real estate gurus and Graham Stephan, and the numbers I'm talking about ain't worth nothing. It ain't worth nothing. But I'm not saying that money ain't nothing. That's good money. If you could start on YouTube today, and a few months from now, you be making a couple of $1,000s a month on YouTube. Again, we talking about making $1 more than residual bills. So I'm at that point now that my YouTube channel, basically covers my residual bills. I mean, I got more bills than that, but it could cover my residual bills. And then the sky's the limit. Now, obviously, I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing my podcast now. I got a couple different businesses. I got government contracting. I got a home healthcare agency. I got a pallet flipping business. So I got a lot of different things going on. I got to cut the fat here and there, actually, because they're so separate. And I'm going on a tangent here, but I got a business in home healthcare. I got a YouTube channel about lighting. I got a podcast about finance. I got a business that flips pallets. I got a government contracting that talks to the government and sells them products. I got a lot. I'm stressing a lot of different places, and that's not good. Some of these businesses are getting cut. They gonna get cut. But anyway, guys, that is why you should have passive income. This podcast is about why you should have passive income. And if you don't know why, now you should know. And also, I'm going to show you how. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, peace. This is your boy, Wes Fisher. I'm out.